Hi everybody, hope you're doing good. Today we're moving on with our angel number series, and today we're going to focus on angel number 2025. Okay, what does it mean? For those of you that see this number, it's a really great number. It involves lots of change. Okay, so when you take the number 2 and the number 0 and 2 and 5 and you put it all together, it pretty much has a lot of different vibrations going on. All right, the number 2, as we all know, if you're paying attention to the angel number series, what does it mean? Partnerships. Partnerships, balance, diplomacy. Okay, awareness to thyself, life's purpose, soul mission. That's what the number 2 means. 0 means you have choice in developing your spiritual aspects, and it's an infinity number. So this can go on and on and on. No matter how spiritual you become, it will just strengthen and deepen from your core. Okay? The number 5, what does that mean? For those of you that follow will know what this means. Radical changes, big changes that are starting to immerse and come through. So for those of you that, aren't ready for change, well, guess again, it's time. The angels are giving us a little nudge saying, hey, pay attention. This is the time to start changing. This is the time to do what you have been dreading or been fearful of. This is very, very important. So angel number 2025 literally is an overall preparation of change. Change is coming, but you have to be open-minded to the change. For instance, I had a client and she hated her job, loved what she did, but couldn't stand her boss. Her boss was just very debilitating to her. She crippled her. She constantly didn't let her evolve in what she needed to do. It was a power game with her boss and her. And she says, Susan, I just love what I do, but I can't stand her. She is horrible. She constantly controls me, and she doesn't give me the ability to be my best self. And I said, so why don't you look for another job? She goes, well, I have, but they're not there, blah, 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 blah. And many times when I would talk to her, I said, listen, believe it or not, the biggest stumble and crippling is not your boss, it's you. I said, because all you're doing is having fearful thoughts of the what ifs. And this is something that you can't do. When you are paralyzed and you can't be your best self because you're in a toxic relationship, and yes, that includes your boss, then it's time to say, you know what? I have to make the change, whether I feel it or I need it. I just have to do it because I can't keep going on this way. So for all of you that's listening out there, and you are in a toxic relationship, whether it's personal or professional, it's time to rethink. When you see this number, the angels are giving you permission to not only let you do well, but you have to make the decision within yourself to do it. Because when you do, everything will come through. So my client actually made the decision not only to quit her job, but to move to a different state and try. And she says, Susan, I'm going there with no job, no nothing. And I said, but trust me, within 4 days, less than a week, you will have a job. She says, you're pretty specific about this. I said, how bad do you want it? She says, really bad. I says, make it happen. She had a job within the week. Not only a job, but a better job, a better paying job, a job in her field, a boss that just lets her be who she is and all her freedom. Her talent is literally emerging. So my point to this story is this number, when you see it, is giving you the go-ahead to do it. Make the decision to go forward. Make the decision to stop being in a toxic relationship because it has no purpose other than really making you physically, emotionally sick. Remember that. The angels are encouraging you to change what is in your life. And if you're unhappy or unhealthy, it is now time to make the change. So let's say physically you're not healthy. You've been meaning to go on a diet. You've been meaning to take away the foods that you're allergic to. But mentally, you're just not ready. This is the time to say, you know what? I'm ready for the life change. I am going to be healthy. I'm going to take away these foods. I'm going to start exercising, whatever it is. Maybe taking away the alcohol, whatever it is that's debilitating you, this is the time to put the project together for yourself. Okay? So this is something that's really, really important. The bottom line is nothing is ever going to change until you make the decision to change it. The power it lies in all of us. It really does, myself included. But I will tell you this is a purpose I strive for. I don't mind making mistakes, but I will never make the same mistake twice. That is something I live by for myself. I will not keep making the same mistake, because when I see that, then I say, you know what, Susan, you learn nothing. So be mindful. Are you making the same mistake? What are you going to change? Are you going to change the pattern to how you live? Once you acknowledge what it is you're doing wrong, everything permanently will change. So this is something I highly live my life by. And I encourage you to think and be more mindful, and you're going to start putting the puzzle pieces together that, hey, you know what? I'm doing this too. So this is what I have to change. So 2025 means having faith and trust in you, as now is the time for growth. Don't be afraid to really put your action in gear, and remember something. Remember your worth. Remember the talent that you have. Don't suffocate yourself with fearful thoughts that you will never find, you will never be, it will never happen. It has to change too, it will. And now is the time that my angels are going to help me and open up my pathway. Okay? So I hope this helped. I really do. Pay attention to this. If you have to play this video again, please do. Subscribe to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. More will come. Until then, be mindful of your thoughts and proceed forward. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye.